Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another video. This one is a beer haul. Now, it's been a while since I've actually bought any cans or any bottles, just basically financial circumstances at this very moment in time after setting up a new home again. So yeah, I'm not sure when these videos will be up or exactly when this video will be up. I think it's the 12th of October at this very moment in time. I'm supposedly having my broadband finally sorted out on the 14th in the afternoon, so hopefully it'll be full steam ahead with the channel again. I have managed to upload a few videos, been cheeky and used customers' Wi-Fi where I can, but I'm not sure I'm going to have that for a couple of days until it's up and running, to be honest. Working on sort of like a little outbuilding office summer house kind of thing. So I don't think there's going to be any Wi-Fi there, and obviously that's tomorrow, and then Tuesday, like I say, the internet will be up and running, fingers crossed, hopefully. Anyway, we have got a little beer haul video for you, and it's not a massive one, but there are a few beers. So I've been to Morrison's today. I've also been to do a little bit of shopping in Lidl, and I also popped down to Stonehouse. Now, the Stonehouse beers have been out for quite a while now, two of them have anyway, and the other one's reasonably new, but it's taken me forever. Apologies to some of these other channels that I normally buy beers for and send to, but again, like I say, I can't really afford to buy cases of beer at the moment. Even though he does chuck me a few freebies, I still have to send them off. So at this moment in time, I do apologise to anyone that I'm not going to be sending these beers to at the moment. Hopefully that will pick up. It should pick up. Anyways, let's stop talking. Let's crack on with these beers. Oh, hang on. Let's pause the video because I've also got another beer. Ooh, and before we get going, we've got a bloody cat sticking its nose in. Before we get going, why has it gone bright now? I don't know what's happening. I don't know if that's made any difference. But yeah, cat, will you stop playing with the bloody things, will you? Right. Before we get going, I've also got quite a few PD reviews that will be coming up. I've got quite a few videos that have been uploaded already as well, so look out for them. But let's crack on with this one. The other beer I went to go and get was a beer that one of my subscribers' mums actually picked up for me. She went away up to Cumbria, and the subscriber has given me the beer. So we've also got a beer that's been donated to the channel. So let's start off with that one. So this was sent to me, or given to me, from Little Minx, or the Minx, I should say. And her mum went to the Lake District up to Cumbria and picked up a beer for me because her mum actually watches my channel as well. So the beer we've got is from Cumbrian Ales, and this is their Loweswater. Is it Loweswater Gold or Loweswater? Loweswater Gold. Let's call it Loweswater Gold. It's coming in at 4.3% and a 500ml bottle, so that will be coming up. So golden ale, I am imagining. Not sure how much it costs, none of my business. But they're a little microbrewery, and apparently a lot of people go up there and say that, oh, I know someone who's on YouTube, or can I get a beer for him or something, send away or give it to him or whatever. So yeah, we got that one coming up. Now we'll move on to the ones that I picked up from the shop. So Morrison's have got a few beers in. I was going to go to Shrewsbury to see if I could pick up the whole range or see what the whole range was, but I just stayed in Oswald Street. So I went to the Oswald Street branch of Morrison's, and I picked up 4 beers there. I think the most expensive one was £4. I think the cheapest one was £3.50. They were all part of a 4 for 3. I think it came in at £11.40, something like that, for the 4 beers. So obviously, if they were free, I think one was £3.50, 2 were £3.75, and one was £4. Not sure which ones were which, if I'm brutally honest. So 4 for 3. Now we've got a couple of Brewdogs in here, so I do apologise for that. So the first one, like I say, is from Brewdog, and I think this one was the £4 one. And we've got a can of their Counter Strike. It's a 440ml can, and it's a West Coast IPA, and that is coming in at, let's have a look at the ABV if I can find it somewhere. Think I can find the ABV? 6.8%, so good ABV for a West Coast. So there's the first one. We might as well get the second one out of the way from Brewdog, which is actually a collaboration with Mackie's of Scotland. And this is, I didn't even look at this, but this is their 2 scoops honeycomb ice cream stout. Now Brewdog generally tend to be quite solid at stouts, or used to be their forte, if you like. But yeah, we got that one, 440ml can. I think that was a 375 one, 7% ABV. Next one is a twist on a Thornbridge beer. It's from Thornbridge, this beer. Obviously they do their Jaipur. This one is their pink grapefruit Jaipur. It's coming in at 5.9%, exactly the same sort of thing, so no doubt there's some flavouring in there. It's got a little thing on the back as well, Morrison's Market Street. So are they using inspired by Morrison's Market Street? So maybe they're using pink grapefruit from the store. It's a limited edition thing, 5.9%, 440ml. I think that one was £3.75 as well. And last but not least, from Morrison's is a local beer, or a beer from a local brewery, Polly's, who are out of Mould, North Wales. And it's a lovely bit of artwork on the can. I do love that. Very nice indeed. And this is their Past Future Pale Ale, coming in at 5.4%. So we've had a gifted one. We've had 4 beers from Morrison's. Now we're going to head over to Lidl, and I just picked 2 up from there. Both the beers were £1.95. And they're both from 71 Brewing. Nice artwork on the cans. First one is a tropical pale ale called Luminous Paradise. 440ml can, coming in at 4.4%. Like I say, £1.95. And the other one is their Luminous Days. There we go. Luminous Days coming in at 5.5%, and that is a hazy West Coast. So I'm guessing they're trying to say that's a West Coast IPA. 440ml can, like I say, £1.95, 5.5%. And now finally onto some beers I picked up from Stonehouse Brewery, local to me. I picked up a case of beers, and I just picked up so many of each to fill the case on this occasion. Didn't get any freebies because I didn't ask, and I just think, you know, I'm not really buying much off you, and I'm not going to send any off, so that's a little bit naughty. So first one is a beer that come out, I think this was the this was the first one. This was the first one that's been out for 2 or 3 months now. Best before date 21st of the 4th 26, so it will still be all right in date, but obviously these sort of beers are much better when you got them fresher. So it's a few months old, I would say. And this one is their Alpha Beta, and it is a hazy IPA. It's coming in at 5%, and the hops in this are Idaho 7, Simcoe and Sabro hops. So the Sabro, you're going to get a little bit of coconut in there, you should be getting. Nice artwork, they're typical sort of labels, and no bullshit on the back, just tells you what it is. Now I bought a case, I also bought a couple of little badges or something, so I think the case actually coming at about, roughly about £31, something like that, for 12 beers. So not too bad. About, work it on average, what's it about? I don't know, work it out yourself. Anyway, that was the first one out. This one come out on cask. Now that's a tap one, this is a cask one. This one come out on cask just a week or 2 later, I believe it was, and we've got a bottle of their Slow Drive. There we are, 500ml these bottles are, as they always are. 4.3%, it's a session pale ale, and this one has got Nelson Sauvin, Citra and Harlequin hops. Again, nice artwork. And last but not least is one that has been out for about a week and a half, about 2 weeks maybe, and it actually won an award even before it got put onto tap in the pub. So they obviously went to a competition and won gold for this. And this is a winter porter. I say a winter porter, I think that's just a play on words. I think it's just sort of really a sort of standard. It's not Christmassy or nothing, it's just a porter. And this is Saturnalia. There we go. And that, like I say, winter porter, 4.6% in a 500ml bottle. I'll give you a little, I won't give you any spiel. So yeah, that's the final one. I picked up 5 Alpha Beta, 5 Saturnalia, and 2 Slow Drive. So all these beers will be coming up for review. I've got quite a few Perfect Draft kegs that I've reviewed, and a few more to come up. So what I'm going to try and do is mix all these beers in, so it's not all Perfect Draft and all supermarket. We'll try and work them all round. So yeah, look out for the videos. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I have waffled on for a little bit too long. Be patient with the channel. I'm not going anywhere, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.